This is the Van Ti Plus from Knaus. At roadsurfer, it is called the Cozy Cottage. Now I will show you what it looks like from the inside. To get in, you have a very practical step which you can extend and retract it. To get in, we will extend it because the entry is fairly high up. Welcome to your cozy living room and dining area. In your cozy cottage, you not only have the option of sitting at a table, but also a big spacious kitchen, a big bedroom, and a bathroom with shower and toilet. In the kitchen, you have a stove with 2 gas hobs, a sink with flowing water, and a big fridge with a freezer section up on top. You also have a lot of storage space. There is a cover up here and drawers for cutlery. In addition, there is a compartment for groceries or to store plates and mugs. To open the drawers and the flap up here, you have to push in the small button and then they will open. Furthermore, you can extend the countertop by pulling up on this cover, and to close it again, pull on the bar here and then it will fold back easily. You will also have a light switch for different areas. For example, you will have one for the kitchen, one here for the dining area, bedroom, and some additional switches here for the interior of the vehicle. There are 3 additional sockets here. They only work when the Cozy Cottage is connected to external power. To cook, you need gas. You will need to open the big gas bottle in the back, and when you have done this, you will find another gas valve, the one with the cooking pot on it, which is the one for the stovetop. Turn it once to make sure that it is in a vertical position and that the pot is the right way around. Now, gas will flow to the stovetop. Here you have the ignition. Click once on the knob and turn it so both gas hobs turn on. To turn it off again, turn the knob back and do not forget to turn the gas valve off again after cooking. So that you have flowing water in the vehicle, you will have to make sure that there is enough fresh water in the freshwater tank, and also make sure that the water pump is turned on. Click on the water faucet once and then a light will turn. You will see that the pump is functioning. If the water tank is filled up, you will also have flowing water in the sink. Please remember to turn off the pump before you continue driving to make sure that it does not break. To turn on the fridge, press this button once. Now your fridge is turned on. If you click and hold this here, then you can choose how the fridge should be powered. Here is the gas option, and when you go back, the secondary battery option. Here you can choose to power the fridge with external power, which means that the fridge will pull power when it is needed, or if there is any that is not being used. If you want the fridge to run on gas, then you will need to open the big gas bottle in the back and open the gas valve so it can flow to the fridge. So now it is closed, and so is the gas for the fridge. Please remember to flip the switch when you no longer need gas. If you click and hold the square until it blinks, you can also choose the cooling level. Level 3 is always a good option, and you can confirm here. Now your fridge is on. In the living room, you have a skylight which you can open by crank. Here you crank it to open it, and here you can crank it to close it again. In addition, there are fly screens everywhere that you can pull closed, as well as blackouts, like here for example. In addition, you will have different storage compartments. You will also find sockets distributed throughout the vehicle, which only work when you're connected to an external power source, and USB ports, which always work. Here is your seating and dining area. You can enlarge the table by pulling on this black button. Then you can extend the tabletop. Now you have lots of space to sit together, even as four. You can even turn both front seats. I will now show you how this works. First, you will need to pull the seat a bit forward, put the backrest in the vertical position, and then look for the lever under the seat. Then pull it to the side, and you can easily turn the seat. Now you have lots of space here, and you can easily sit 4 people. Welcome to your bedroom with a huge bed. Down here, you have 2 more big storage compartments, your closets, so to speak. Up here, you also have additional storage space. There are also 2 windows on the sides that you can open. Furthermore, you have fly screens in front of each window, and you can black out each window so that you can look at the starry night sky, and 1 additional window that you can open over here. To open it, pull the bar down, and then you can open the window and snap it into different levels and close it again here. And you also have a fly screen and the option of blacking out the window. In addition, you will find 2 reading lamps here and other light switches with which you can not only turn the light on and off in the bedroom, but also for the whole vehicle. Up here, you will see another socket that only works when you are connected to external power, and a USB port that also works. There is a ladder to make it easier for you to get up to the bed. You can hook it in here. And now you can make yourself comfortable in your big and super cozy bed. This is your bathroom, equipped with a shower, toilet and window. When you open the fly screen here, then you can open the window by pressing on these mechanisms in once and then pushing the window upwards. To close the window again, do the same thing and put the fly screen in front again. Here you have not only a mirror and a sink, but also a shower. To use the shower, lift the lever to the side. Then you can fold out the shower wall. Please make sure that the shower head and the water faucet are pushed to the side. Now you can fold the wall to the side, and now you can shower. When you're finished, fold it back the same way. Push the shower head back to the side, as well as the water faucet, and then you can fold the wall back. And now you can use the shower head as a water faucet again. You just have to be careful when pushing the hose back. So that you have flowing and warm water in the bathroom, you will need to activate the onboard computer, and you have the water pump here. When you click on it, then it will light up green. Now the water pump is on, and so that you have warm water, you must turn on the boiler. You can do that via the onboard computer. Click and turn on the knob once until the boiler lights up, and then click once. Keep turning the knob, and then you can choose Boost, Hot or Eco. If you choose Eco, then it will take about 10 minutes until the water is warm. Remember to turn the boiler off again. Turn the knob and click On/Off and turn off the water pump to make sure that it does not break. You will need to turn on the water pump when you use the toilet so that the flushing system works. This is your toilet. I will show you how it works. With this lever, you can open the way to the toilet cassette. This is for flushing. When you click on it once, then it will flush all the way through one time, when there is water in it. It is currently empty. Here on the display, you can see how full the toilet cassette is. When the light is red, then the cassette is full and you need to empty it. I will show you outside how this works, and when you're done, then you flip the switch back over and close the cover, and you can also close the toilet lid. Up here you have a useful towel rack, and here a lot of storage space for toothpaste, toothbrush, shower gels, etc. There are also different light switches with which you can not only turn on and off the lights in the bathroom, but also in other areas in the vehicle. And here, which I find super useful, you will have a ventilation shaft from the parking heater so that it stays nice and warm in the bathroom. Up here you will see the air conditioning. To turn it on, click on this button once, and then you will also have a remote. Here you can turn it on. Now it's on, and here you can choose how strong it should run via the symbol. You can recognize it on the bar here. Now it is set to a low level, and here you can choose the temperature. I will choose 19 degrees. Now the air conditioning is on. To turn it off, click on the button again. Here you have your onboard computer. You can control the lights and the parking heater, and also turn the boiler on and off. The computer here on the right is responsible for the electronics in the vehicle, which you can turn on and off here. You can see how full the tanks and batteries are by clicking on the check over here. On the left, you see the fresh water tank. It is currently empty at 0%. Here you see the grey water tank. It is also currently at 0%. You can see the starter battery here, as well as the second battery. We are currently connected to external power, which is why the light up here is on. There is an additional light up here. When it is turned on, then the electric step will light up, which is very convenient if you have to leave the vehicle at night. Then you have an additional computer here. To turn it on, click once on the knob here. The thing that is currently lit up here is the parking heater. If you want to turn it on, click on the symbol here. Right now it is off, but when you turn the knob, you can choose how warm you want it to be. I will choose 20 degrees for now. Confirm it. Now the parking heater is on. By turning further, you can also see the ventilator. If you click on this, you can choose the level of the heater, high, when it should get warm quickly, but we can choose eco and then confirm it. These are the ventilation shafts from the parking heater so that warm air can come into the vehicle. Please do not put any luggage so that the warm air can enter quickly. If you turn the knob back, then you will see the boiler, which is illuminated. I will go on this now. You can see that the boiler is off right now, and if you turn the knob, then you can choose boost, hot or eco. If you choose eco and confirm this choice, then it will take approximately 10 minutes until the bathroom warms up and you can take a shower. I will turn the boiler off again. Go back on here, turn the knob and turn it off and confirm. To turn the parking heater off again, go on the vehicle until it blinks. Confirm once. Turn it all the way to the left until it is off. Confirm again, and now the parking heater is off again. You can exit the computer via this symbol here. In addition, you also have an outdoor light. If you click up here, then it will be on. Like this, it is off. When you click down, then you will see the motion detector. Then the light will only turn on if someone walks past it, or a cat. When you pull on the handbrake, it is very normal for it to fall back down. It is still pulled. Please remember to release the handbrake before you start your journey again. You do this by pulling it up, then press and hold the button, then pull further up, and then release it down again, all while pressing the button. You can black out all of the windows in your Cozy Cottage. There are different roller blinds that you can close and open again, of course. The blackout for the big windshield in the front is up here. To attach it, pull these apart here, and then you will see hooks in which it can be hooked in. Fold the visor down and push it to the side. Then you can hook in the blackout screen on both sides. Then fold the visor back over it. On the side, you will find a magnetic strip where you can attach the blackout screen. You can also darken the side windows. To do this, click both fingers in here, and then you can pull the blackout screen to the front and attach it easily up here. You will find the gas bottles here underneath this cover. You will need gas for the parking heater and for the fridge to function. You can move the bottles out if you pull once on this black button. If you pull it upwards, then the gas bottles will come towards you. And if you want to use the fridge or turn on the parking heater or start cooking, then turn the knob here to the left and press once on this safety valve. Then the gas will flow into the vehicle. It is important to turn the gas off again when you no longer need it. You can do this by turning the knob to the right to close. If the bottle is empty, you will always have a second bottle with you. It is easy to change, and when it is connected, then you also have to press the security valve so that the gas can start flowing again. To put the gas bottles back in, pull on the black button and push upwards so that you can push it back in. Back here you have your garage, which you can open from two sides. There is a ton of storage space for your luggage, and you will receive a lot from roadsurfer as well. For example, the table for outside, 2 chairs, ramp wedges for when you're standing at an incline, the crank for the awning, a bar to crank down the bike rack, and a practical kitchen box. Everything you will need for the kitchen is here. There are plates, mugs, pots, and even an espresso can. In addition, you will find the fuse box, the main power switch, and even a practical socket that works when you are connected to external power. You also have a light here that always works. You will find the power cable back here in the garage. Connect the vehicle to external power under this cover. In addition, there are the ventilation shafts from the parking heater, and directly underneath it you will see the toilet cassette. When it is full, you will need to empty it. There are designated areas for this at campsites. First, pull this green lever upwards. Then you can pull it out. To empty the cassette, turn the pipe to the front, open the cover, and then lift the cassette up a tiny bit and press the green button while it is at a slanted angle. Then you can empty the cassette, and when you are done, close the pipe in the front and push it back to the side. Now you can put the cassette back in its place. Under this cover, you will find the fresh water tank. To fill it up, turn this blue knob and you can fill it up with a canister or with a garden hose, up to 100 litres. To empty the freshwater tank at the end of your trip, look for the grey lever, push this to the side. It will also say close and open. When it is opened, then the fresh water will flow out. To close the tank again, turn the lever back to the side. Then you will see a grey knob up here. When you open it, then the freshwater tank will empty out all the way to 10 litres. This comes in handy when you want to keep water in your tank, but do not want it filled all the way up. To be able to fill the tank up all the way again, do not forget to close the knob again. Directly next to it, you will find the grey water tank. Please remember to empty it at the end of your journey. There are designated areas at campsites for this. You can drive to these areas and then open this lever. It will be labelled open. Then the grey water will flow out. And when it is empty, then you can close the lever again and close the grey water tank. For your information, this blue button here is the cold protection valve. If it gets colder than 6 degrees, then it will start itself, so that the pipes do not freeze and the necessary amount of water is let out of the pipes. If you want to shower or cook, then you will need water. You will need to turn this blue knob up here and push the button in. Then water can flow back into the pipes and you can shower and cook again. Here you have your 2 tanks. The diesel tank is behind this cover, and directly underneath it is the AdBlue tank. AdBlue needs to be refilled approximately every 15,000 kilometers. When it is time, you will also see it on the onboard computer. AdBlue is normally available at every petrol station and can be refilled here. Up here is the awning. To extend it, you will need a crank, which can be found in the boot. Since it is fairly high up, you can extend it here. Open it once, pull it out, and then close it again. Then put the crank into the fixture and start to crank. Then the awning should start to come out. You will then start to see the legs of the awning. Just pull the tabs on the side and you can take out the legs. To put them up, it is a good idea to step on them with your shoe down here and then fold this lever all the way to the top. If it is difficult or you are afraid to break something, no need to worry, it's normal. And here is the other leg. Click it out, then put your shoe on it and click the lever all the way to the top. Then you can continue to crank. And then you can push the legs forward until the awning is extended all the way. So that it gets nice and cozy underneath the awning, you will get a table and 2 chairs from Roadsurfer. They're stored in the boot, and I will get them now.